Melania Trump's latest public appearance is fueling a fresh wave of body language buzz, and this time, the focus is not on what she said, but on what she didn't show. As Donald Trump stepped out for America's 250th birthday celebrations in Washington, D.C. on July 4th, Melania was right beside him, hand in hand, camera ready, and seemingly composed as ever. But according to body language expert Darren Stanton, there was something strikingly missing from the moment, any visible sign of genuine joy or happiness. Speaking to Covers, Stanton described the First Lady's demeanor as stoic, saying Melania looked fully in control of herself, but emotionally guarded throughout the high-profile appearance. And as the couple walked out together in front of the crowd, he said the nonverbal signals painted a very specific picture. That's where the scrutiny around Melania intensified. According to Stanton, Melania mirrored Trump's posture in a way that suggested discipline rather than warmth. With Melania, she has adopted a similar posture, he said. They're both on duty and want to project a sense of power. He added that Melania is often someone who gives a lot away through her body language, but in this appearance, she remained tightly controlled and unreadable. And then came the detail that is now driving much of the online conversation, the hand-holding. Yes, Melania was holding hands with Trump, but Stanton said that gesture on its own did not necessarily signal closeness. In fact, he pointed to what wasn't happening between them. She was holding hands with Trump, but there was no tilting together of their bodies, he noted. Sometimes, if you're with someone very close to you, you'll naturally tilt in closer, but there wasn't any of that. Stanton noted that Trump appeared completely locked in on the audience, standing square and fixed toward them, a posture he said projected both confidence and power. Sometimes he will swivel and pivot physically with the audience, Stanton explained to Covers, but this time he is completely square on, which denotes confidence and power. And while Melania was physically right there beside him, Stanton pointed out that the pair didn't appear to exchange any visible moment of connection. Even though Melania is with him, neither of them looks at each other at any point, he said. To me, it feels like he's very much in the zone and wants to put on a performance. In Stanton's view, that absence mattered. He said it suggested the moment was less about affection and more about presentation, a public-facing performance in which both Trumps appeared to be operating in what he described as pure work mode. To me, that proved the couple were very much on duty, with it being business as usual as they faced the public. And if there was one moment that might have softened the image, Stanton wasn't convinced it changed much. Melania did flash what he described as a brief smile during the event, but even that, he argued, didn't read as a spontaneous burst of happiness. Instead, it was a social smile, one that was appropriate to the situation. Stanton told Covers, "There was no real elation or deeper expression of happiness." That distinction is key to why this appearance has sparked so much speculation. On the surface, Melania looked polished, poised, and fully composed. She held her position beside the president, maintained her posture, and never appeared rattled by the scale of the event. But Stanton's reading suggests something else was happening beneath that controlled exterior. Not discomfort necessarily, but distance. Not chaos, but calculation. Not celebration, but duty. And that's the image now being dissected frame by frame. Because in a public event designed to project unity, symbolism, and patriotic spectacle, it wasn't just Trump's speech or the fireworks that got people talking. It was Melania's expression, Melania's posture, Melania's smile, and above all, the possibility that even while standing beside the president at one of the biggest public celebrations of the year, she looked less like a wife caught up in the moment and more like a first lady carefully playing a role. Stanton did stress one thing clearly. From a nonverbal perspective, Melania remained highly professional throughout. He said she maintained a great level of professionalism and didn't appear overwhelmed. But in the world of Trump watchers and body language sleuths, that may be exactly why this appearance is getting so much attention. Because the more composed she looked, the more people started asking what, if anything, was really going on behind that calm exterior.
President Donald Trump may have been preparing for his 4th of July address, but it wasn't just his speech that got people talking. Before taking the stage at the Freedom 250 celebration in Washington, D.C., the 80-year-old president was caught on camera watching himself on Fox News. The lighthearted moment quickly went viral, but online, viewers ended up focusing on someone else entirely: Melania Trump. The clip, shared by Fox News, showed Trump standing in a room with several people, including the First Lady, as they waited for his delayed speech, which was pushed back until 11 p.m. because of severe weather. Melania was seen with her hair down and wearing a white polka dot dress, the same outfit she later wore on stage during the Salute to America Freedom 250 event. But that didn't stop social media users from reviving one of the internet's longest-running conspiracy theories. Soon after the footage surfaced, screenshots began circulating online, with users questioning whether the woman beside Trump was actually Melania. One post simply asked if the woman next to Trump was the real Melania or the fake Melania, when another user suggested it might be political aide Natalie Harp. One user commented, quote, "I'm going with fake Melania because the chin is different and it looks like she's wearing a wig." Others quickly piled on. One user wrote, quote, "I really don't think it's her." Another claimed the face shape looked wrong and insisted it wasn't really the First Lady. Yet another argued that Melania's hair is never out of place, using that as proof the woman in the video couldn't be her. While there's no evidence supporting the claim, the so-called fake Melania conspiracy has been circulating online since 2017 and tends to resurface whenever the First Lady appears alongside the president. In fact, the theory made headlines again earlier this year during the White House Easter egg roll. At the event, Trump appeared to joke during his speech by saying, quote, "It was a big thing to our great First Lady who's here someplace. Let's see, I think this is our First Lady."
They wanted me to use plastic. I said, "I'm not using plastic, we'll get it solved." And within a short period of time, eggs came down. They came down 40%, 50%. And by the time we got there, we had so many eggs, we didn't know what to do with them. And today we have more than 40,000 eggs supplied by all of the great egg farmers that are with us. So eggs is a big thing, and it was a big thing to our great First Lady, who's here someplace. Let's see. I think this is our First Lady. What do you think of our First Lady? She's a movie star. I don't know. Do we call her First Lady or a movie star? She has the biggest movie. Can you believe this?
That remark alone was enough to reignite speculation online, with some users once again claiming Melania had been replaced. Whether it was Trump waving at himself on television or yet another round of fake Melania speculation, the viral clip once again sent social media into overdrive.